If x ratio y is equals to a ratio 2 and y ratio z is equals to 3 ratio b, find the value of x ratio z. Okay, now I want you to pay attention. Feel free to pause this video, then try the question. When you are done, play the video to check maybe you are correct. Okay, now let's go. We are given that x ratio y is equals to a ratio 2. X ratio y is equals to a ratio 2, and y ratio z is equals to 3 ratio b. Now we are asked to find x ratio z. Now, to determine the value of x ratio z, we have to first determine x ratio y ratio z. You understand? The only link, please pay attention, okay? The only link between the first ratio, which is this, and the second ratio, which is this, is what? Y. Y is the link. The only common letter to both the first and the second ratio is y. So we need to determine the link. We need to determine x ratio y ratio z first. So let's determine x ratio y ratio z. X ratio y ratio z. To determine the value of x ratio y ratio z, we have to first make y uniform. Please pay attention. We have to make y uniform. How do we do that? We still go with the method that we've been doing. We go with the method that we've been using the other time. So I will multiply the value of y in the second ratio by the first ratio. The value of y in the second ratio is what? 3. So I'm going to multiply it by the first ratio. I'm going to multiply it by the first ratio. So x ratio y now becomes 3 multiplied by a, that is 3a. 3a ratio 3 multiplied by 2, that is 6. So that is 3a ratio 6. Now, having multiplied the first ratio by the value of y in the second ratio, we have to multiply the second ratio also by the value of y in the first ratio. Do you understand? So y ratio z now becomes y ratio z is equals to, I'm going to multiply this by the value of y in the first ratio is what? 2. So I'm going to multiply it by 2. So 2 multiplied by 3, that is 6. 2 multiplied by b, that is 2b. So that will be 6 ratio 2b. So y ratio z now becomes 6 ratio 2b. In this case, we have made both y uniform. The value of y in the first ratio and the second ratio is now what? 6 and 6. Now, the value of x ratio y ratio z is now 3a ratio 6 ratio 2b. Do you understand? That is, x is for 3a, y is for 6, and z is for what? 2b. You understand? Now, x ratio z now is x, which is what? 3a ratio z now is what? 2b. So x ratio z is 3a ratio 2b. Do you understand? That's how to solve the question, okay? See you in the next class. To watch the next class, kindly check the description of this video. You are going to see a link there. Click on that link, or you should check the playlist on this channel, okay? See you in the next class.